Hi everyone. Happy Aloha Friday and welcome to the second annual Virtual Campus Life Awards, coming to you live from my house to wherever you are in this universe. I was going to stay as Baby Yoda, but I'm pretty sure Dan is spotlighting me the whole time. So I'm not going to just be Baby Yoda on your screen, although I prefer it. Either that or a party potato, but that's fine. You just get this. So although we would much rather be together with you celebrating your accomplishments as a student leader, I hope you have all taken the time to engage in the videos from the week to celebrate all that you have accomplished this year. I would encourage you all to put it in the chat. What are some of the things that you have accomplished this year that you're most proud of? Shout yourselves out in the chat. Don't be afraid to do that. Not everyone knows everybody on the screen. We're not going to have an opportunity to introduce all of you. So shout yourselves out in the chat, shout your club out, shout events out, shout Cullen's mom out. Cullen's mom's on the screen. I mean, come on, how cool is that? With the exception of a few programs that we've been on that have been on campus all year long since the pandemic, we've been living in this wild virtual life for over a year now. And the good news is we will slowly start to shift back to being on campus later this summer and even more so in the fall. So make sure you know and you keep an eye out for information in your @mail.greenriver.edu student email account as we get closer to fall. That is a not so shameless plug to say, check your student email. Lots of information gets to you that way. And if you're like, I don't want to check another email, you can link them to your own personal email. So before we continue, I'm going to take a moment to introduce myself so y'all know who the heck will be talking to you and being on your screen for the next few moments. My name is Danny Crivello Chang. I'm an alumni of Green River College, a former student athlete and student leader, and currently serve in the role as your Dean of Campus Life, which means I oversee most of the functions in the student union. If you don't know what the student union is, hopefully you will next year when we shift back on. But I've been at Green River for about 22 years as a staff member, which means basically I started when I was 8 years old. So just kidding, I was 10, everybody knows that. Anyway, I'm honored to be hosting this tonight as a portion of the events that have been happening to celebrate you. The events, activities, sports, clubs, and organizations that have continued to shift and change and flex during this pandemic has truly, truly been remarkable. For that, you all should be very proud of yourselves that you've been able to accomplish all of these things while taking difficult classes, having jobs, family obligations, and navigating this new normal. So, big kudos to all of you. This is tough. And although we've been doing it for over a year and this feels like, oh, we know how to do this, it's still tough. So we recognize you tonight and always. So speaking on behalf of your advisors, your supervisors, faculty, and staff, we are so proud of you and proud to be a part of the Gator family with you. So as you can see, tonight is a live event. I will probably say things incorrectly. I will probably mess up and stutter, but that's the fun of being live. And I will be presenting the Of the Year awards to honor our award recipients. Then I'll hand it over to our event coordinators for some super fun and interactive trivia that we're highly encouraging you to log into and to engage with other student leaders. A couple of things I do want to say about student leadership is y'all make the campus environment that much better. Whether in person or virtual, Green River could not and would not be the same without you. It's just not possible. You're the heartbeat of the campus and the college. You have shown leadership, grit, perseverance, and heart as leaders, students, and people, and we couldn't be more happy to share that with you. We know that you have choices of where to attend college and be involved. And again, we're honored and excited that you chose to be a Gator. So whether you're coming back next year or your degree is taking you someplace else, we thank you and wish you all the things you desire as you move into the next phases of your life. And keep in touch. A lot of us, that have advised you, that have supervised you, that have mentored you. We want to know how you're doing, what you're doing, and you never know, you might need a letter of recommendation from us. And remember, give us a little bit of time, no more, hey, I need that tomorrow, because sometimes we can't produce it that fast. And I think the advisors and the supervisors, can I get a thumbs up, please, on that one? Okay, so before we get into the Of the Year awards, we must take an intentional pause and honor someone who has exemplified the heart and soul of supporting and mentoring students tonight. Although this pandemic has given us positive opportunities to try new things, develop new programs and ways of communication, it has given us moments in which we did not welcome. Everyone has their own personal beliefs about the coronavirus, wearing masks, physically distancing, or getting vaccinated. But today, right now, it is important to realize that regardless of your beliefs, COVID-19 and the complications of the disease took one of our beloved employees, Scott Sal Saliginto. Just shy of 26 years of service at Green River, Sal passed away from complications from COVID-19 a few months ago. He was a true champion of empowering students towards success at Green River and achieving their goals. Although the Student Union will never be the same without his presence, he will forever remain a member of the Green River family. At this time, we would like to recognize Sal at this year's virtual award ceremony by playing this video created by former Green River student and friend of Sal, Michael Batten.
Yo, so we got everybody cleaning over here. This is Big Boss Man who's making us do all the work.
No, you good.
Over here.
Good job.
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's also nice when you're able to, like, if you go by yourself, the people are, you know, kind enough when you just talk to them. Hey, where do I go for, you know, this? And
Like, the one thing I wanted to see in Korea was the Terracotta Warriors.
mm-hmm.
And that's all I had to say was Terracotta Warriors.
Are out Tacoma side. Advisor. Who's that?
Thank you, Michael, for putting that together. If you knew Sal, take a moment sometime to reflect on what he meant to you and pay it forward in helping someone accomplish your dreams. And if you didn't know him, please honor him by going above and beyond for someone who needs it. Thank you. So with that said, Sal would be the first one to say the show must go on. And so honoring that, it's time to jump into the Of the Year award winners. We will start with Athletes of the Year. Yes, I said Athletes of the Year. You may or may not know that some of our teams were given the okay by the Northwest Athletic Conference under the direction of Governor Inslee to continue to compete this year. Green River athletes from cross country, track and field, baseball competed against other teams this season, and a male and female athlete have been selected as Athletes of the Year. I know that we have some folks on tonight that, work in athletics and recreation. Shannon Purcell is our athletic director. Rob Petticone also works in athletics. And we have, I believe, some of our coaches on and athletes. So our male athlete of the year is a 2020 Auburn Mountain View High School graduate working toward a CAD drawing and engineering degree. His long-term plan is to be an electrician that specializes in fire alarms and systems. He currently produces a YouTube channel that recently hit 1,000 followers and now can be monetized, which I didn't know that was a thing. What a baller. Hello. Maybe we can dump that, that link in the chat if somebody has it. If not, I can do it a little bit later. His coach said he was dedicated to practices and all team events. He trained in the summer of 2020, participated in the Big Cross 5K cross-country time trial series in the fall. He ran 28 days in a row in November and was the team's #1 runner in the official 2020 cross-country season during the winter of 2021. Can we just go back in 28 days in November? Is there 30 days in November? I don't know if I've ever ran 28 days total in my life, so that's pretty impressive. He led the team on and off the race course. And a quick story told by his coach. One of our beginning runners was struggling during our team trial in January. He was sick and struggling to keep running. The male athlete of the year ran back to the course and finished the run with him, encouraging him along the way as he stopped to be sick multiple times. He has been at 100% of scheduled practices, meetups, and team functions. That means missing 0 practices. He also meets often with his coach when he meets with new recruits. And in track, he tried his hand at many events over the short season, the 200 meter, the 400 meter, the 800 meter, the 1500 meter, before settling on the 800 meter and the 1500 meter at the regional NWAC meet. He won the 800 meter and was second in the 1500 meter. That is a lot of metering. So everyone, can you please recognize Devin Pearson as the 2020-2021 Male Athlete of the Year? I'm not sure if Devin Pearson is on. If Devin is on, no, Devin. Is Adam on, the coach? Adam, I thought I saw him. A lot of those were his words. So again, way to go, Devin. Keep on running. Maybe someday you can teach me how to do it and like it. That's my problem. I can do it. I just don't like it, but I need tips and tricks. Okay, we're gonna head to the Female Athlete of the Year. Our Female Athlete of the Year is a 2019 graduate from Tahoma High School. She is graduating from Green River with an AA degree and transferring to Whitworth to major in education. She recently did an observation at a middle school to gain extra knowledge and experience before she heads to Whitworth. This was not a school requirement. She just wanted to do some extra things to be prepared, which she does frequently. She trained hard in the summer of 2020, oftentimes running twice a day. Wow, twice a day, 2 times a day. When the season got postponed, she competed in the Big Cross 5K cross-country time trials series and was the overall series winner, receiving a pair of shoes from Brooks as a prize. She ran countless miles in the winter, including 200 miles in December. 200. Where is that? That's Auburn to what? Auburn to almost Portland? Jeez. While most people are relaxing, like myself. The level of dedication paid off when the official cross-country season started. She's always positive and nothing stops her determination. She ended up running her first cross-country 5K personal record since 2017 and led the team at the North Regional Cross-Country Meet where she won the race. She chose to not participate in track if she needed a break, especially on the track. But during her break, she won a half marathon in 1 hour and 32 minutes, which if you do the math, which I didn't, it's just written here for me. That's a 7-minute mile, 7-minute mile. So there's not a lot of things I do in 7 minutes. So, and she was able to compete at the NWAC regional track meet as an open athlete where she won the 5,000 meter in convincing fashion. But how many, Shannon, can you jump in? What is 5,000 meters? How many miles is that? Her time in the 5,000 on the track would rank her number 3 in Green River history in the event. She leads by example. Everyone on the team respects and admires her dedication and hard work ethic. Everyone, please recognize Moira Woods as the 2020-2021 Female Athlete of the Year. I don't know if Moira's on. She's probably running. That is amazing. And then it looks like there's some notes in the chat. So keep reading the keep reading my mind's on running. Keep reading the chat to get additional information. Don't worry, I'll be here all night, everyone, messing things up over here. All right, we're gonna head on over to, what I forgot to show, but they're not even on here, but they get these lovely, lovely plaques. Devin, Moira, hooray, we'll get those to you somehow in the mail. All right, now we're over to Club and Organization of the Year. So from the nomination, this club has provided a much needed source of connection and support for students, and members have been doing since some amazing weekly discussion topics and presentations on social justice related issues. Despite being in its first term as a recognized club and operating entirely online, this club is becoming a vibrant venue for respectful exchange of ideas and is attracting new students every month. This club made a video that we're going to show you a little part of. That's you, Dan.
Hi everybody, this is our Socio Club. I'm Tori.
Hi, I'm Nana.
Hi, I'm Selena.
Hi, I'm Jimena.
Hi, I'm Janet.
Hi, I'm James.
And I'm G.
And I'm Kate Lawson, sociology faculty.
And I'm Sarah Keene, sociology faculty, and we're really excited to meet all of you.
Our club gathers to discuss prominent social issues that impact us individually and collectively, to find common ground amongst diverse perspectives, and to understand and share people's experiences. Not only do we seek to know more, we aim to engage in a variety of activities to raise awareness of social issues and facilitate equitable social change.
So if you didn't realize it by now, I'm here to officially announce that the Sociological Outlooks Community and Inclusive Opportunities Club, or Socio Club for short, is the 2020-2021 Club of the Year. You get this lovely plaque, and I think is either Tori Esperanza or Janet Trujillo here today that we could spotlight them. And hi, Tori. I see Tori. Congratulations. I see Sarah's on here as well. That's amazing. First time club. You get the Club and Organization of the Year. We will get you that plaque somehow in the May. We'll get it to you. Somehow we'll get it to you. Hooray. Awesome. Now we're going to head over to, let me put that plaque down. We're going to head on over to the next of the year award, which is Advisor of the Year. And so pull up just to make sure I have the correct notes. All right, so the advisor from the nomination. This advisor has put in so much work this year. He is always sending important information and cultural events to students, and he has been leading numerous events as a part of work groups and has a visionary approach to how to best support students, specifically Native students, and create space for them on campus, but he also puts in the work to make it all happen. Leander Yazzie, I know you're on here. I saw you. You are the 2020-2021 Advisor of the Year for the Native American Student Organization. That's for you, buddy. That's yours. Congratulations for everything that you do for students. And as the nomination said, you make it all happen. So congrats, and we'll get that to you. Okay, the last one, drum roll, please. Or not, you know, do whatever you like. I feel like because this is going to be a special award, I need to quickly change costumes here. So I'm gonna quickly change costumes into the infamous party potato. Okay, here we go. Event or program of the year. I heard the drum roll. I saw the hands. Potatoes don't have hands. I don't know. Those are just stuck into my brown potato body. So event or program of the year from the nomination. Thank you, Rob. If you can just keep those drums going the whole time. I'm going to talk for another 30 minutes. Great. These events were a really important way for students to stay connected and get support. Keep those hands going, Rob. Keep them going. I'm keeping my twirler or my sparklers going. The group that started this monthly event started it as a space for students to gather on Zoom to talk freely about important topics, including mental health, relationships, pandemic stress, and more. These informational spaces were supported by the facilitation of our amazing counseling services team, who supported students in these conversations, guided the group to new understandings, and held space with participants and the Gator Activities Board. Keep those hands going, Rob, I'm almost done. Mental health and isolation have been such important things for us to better support in ourselves and others this year. And the 2021 Event Program of the Year, the Gator Link Up Series, created a safe, ongoing space for students to navigate these tough times with about 20 students attending each Link Up. Let's all congratulate the Gator Link Up Series as the 2021 Event Program of the Year. Some folks that are on this call, this very Zoom: Simon, Nirma, Peggy, Isabel, Kenny, Mika, Juwaria, Annie, and then anybody from Conference Services, Matthew, Liz, Devin, and other CS staff. This one is, oh no, I can't hold it up. Hang on, now I gotta become a non-potato. There you go, there's yours. Congratulations, Event of the Year. I was really digging the potato body. Anyway, I digress. So to honor all of you and your involvement this year, you can fill out the link that Dan is dropping into the chat. There's an awesome t-shirt that will get your size. We'll send it to you. And it was designed by a fellow graduate, or not graduate, I think about to graduate though, fellow GRC student, Jennifer Zerko. And she designed this awesome t-shirt for you. So please click on that link, put in your shirt size, because we don't want to send you the wrong shirt size. And the link is active until 6 p.m. tonight, because then we got to order all of them. So I think my job here is done. I think I've done all of the years. We honored Super Sal. I talked at you. I was a potato. I mean, I'm not sure what else I could do to top this event. So what I do want to say, I mean, I could close it out with Einstein potato. That's what I'll do. I'll close out the evening with saying, thank you so much, you all. Again, we cannot do this without you. The students, your leadership, your dedication, the advisors that are on. We know that, you know, this is something that students come to you and say, will you please be my advisor? And sometimes, and then they blink really slow and adorable at you, like, please. And so we know that it's additional work for you. And we appreciate your mentorship. We appreciate all that you do for students. And students, we appreciate you. our college wouldn't be as amazing without you and without all the programs and all the conversations and all the ideas that you bring to the clubs and you bring to events. So thank you so much. Just know that when this is over, there's also going to be a link, if it's not already in the chat, for our trivia. So I believe Majestic Circus is our trivia folks, so jump on into a new Zoom. And then I do want to do a special shout out to the Campus Life staff. So, you know, I don't see everyone that's on, but Dan and Rob and Shannon and Susan and who else am I missing? Well, I'm saving Colin because we have to bid adieu to Colin. Colin has been with us and they have been an amazing addition. I feel like I shouldn't be a potato for this. Come on. Okay, they've been an amazing addition to our team. Colin is leaving us to do incredible things with violence prevention, and I think I'm saying that right. If I'm wrong, then violence prevention and creating program in K through 12 on Vashon Island. So they are leaving us, and so we just want to say a huge thank you. And although we hate to see you go, we are kicking you out the door because you're off to do bigger things, not bigger, different things in helping us shape the next generation that should be coming to Green River. So also a not so shameless plug to help us recruit. People can get on a ferry, that's fine. We do virtual classes. Let me know, we wanna increase our FTE. So, but thank you, Colin. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for being here. I think my job here is done. So with that, maybe we can get a little bit of music to kick us off here and into summer and trivia. Thanks everyone. Congratulations.